There we go. Let me join us through my phone. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Ooh. 10 hello. Shemai. Big Brando back. Yes, sir. Sapling Cab. Sapling Gas. Greetings, G-Pops. Okay. I'm not old, man. I'm not talking about that. How's your mum go, Brandon? Oh, she's great. She's great. The thing is, she's got lung cancer. See, and it's come back for the third time. So it's like she's got to go back over like every now and then because she started with chemotherapy again. Like so, and she already had a surgery to like have some of her lung out, and then they accidentally punctured her other lung. Yeah, while in surgery, which was just great. John, hello. Bull, hello. Rob, hello. Lazy Queen, hello, hello, hello. Thorn, hello. Luna, hello. The Ghost, Mark, Sultan. Oh, wait, Sultan's in here. My man. My man, Sultan. God. MC, hello. Matthew, hello. DB is happening. Third time, Trooper. Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. Elliot, hello. Afternoon, William. Jeff, hello. Firewatch, hello, hello. Answer, nice trade, Brandon. Thank you, Ad. Do you know what? It was such a weird one last night because when it came down, it was like I saw that it tapped on trading view, and I was like, well, that's a bit weird because it's literally just done it. So I was like, right, maybe there's a chance because obviously this is on a wonder. Maybe there's a chance that it was, like maybe like my MetaTrader was going to be still in. So I checked MetaTrader and I was still in, and it was class. So literally though, right? Sometimes when like price taps you by your sell limit, but it don't get you in. That's where I done with my stop loss. It looks like it tapped the stop loss, but it didn't actually take me out. Nice trade. Brandon, can you please show us how to identify 1 second old blocks? Yeah, bro. Hi, Brandon. Hope you're good. I'm new here, but seeing your signals look quality so far. So appreciate, pal. Got the dog. Got stopped out of that 10-hour trade last night. Any reason why mine would with PU Prime? Literally, it might just be because of like one with spreads, two different. Did bro hit stop loss? I did not. So what's not even. It's like I'm actually still in this one. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm actually still in this one. I've got break even set, and I've taken parcels out. I've just literally left like a tiny little runner because when it was coming up last night, I was like, ooh, I may as well keep going. It took one of my trades out, and not the other, so I got 600 instead of 1,200. Aye, 600 is still good though. You know what I mean? Like 600 is still brilliant. So that's alright. All 500s got stopped out. I didn't take this trade on a funded because I added. So the. Oh, no way did I not do the analysis on. Ah, you bugger. Right. Anyway, so the big trade that we got running. So because I was adding on to this, I wanted to like do it on like my other live accounts, like my Swing live account that I set up. So I set up my Swing live account as well just before this got tapped in. So I said it when it was up here. So I was talking about a Swing live account for a while, and yeah, I just added to it on this position then. So that is what I'm actually going to do. I need to insane trade. Although I got tapped out. Yeah, see, it was such a weird one. It was horrible. Like, I would much rather, like every single time that, that like all of us would just get stopped out instead of only some. But you can't control it, I suppose. Right. What was What was this trade even based off? Hold on. 15 minutes. Okay, right. It was off the 5. I'm gonna have to just why does it look so different on here? Oh no, it was this one. So it was this one. Pull this across, and then what was the volume footprint on it? What was the entry last night? Let me just double check, guys. Hold on. 6670. Right, and then obviously just put a long position on there. And the stop loss just went slightly underneath. So it was up 5, wasn't it? 6305. Yeah, see, it literally just tapped it with a millisecond, so it was so lucky. I know this was 10R that we targeted, so let me just that's good enough. There we are, just so I can have this on like the trade recap thing. There we go. I stopped both mine on my live account, then one got taken off from fund. This stupid yeah, it's stupid. It is crazy. First time catching live, Brandon. Didn't know you was Welsh also. Yeah, man, I'm fucking heavy Welsh meat. Actually, I say heavy Welsh. I'm actually not that heavy, but I probably do sound it to like English people. How's everyone's day anyway? I mean, the win streak continues, lads. Like from Brecon, I am. Oh yeah, right. So you sound more English. I was over Brecon the other day. Actually, I had to go and pick someone up. Afternoon, Mike Girl. It's on its way back down now. Yeah, so right, guys, we actually just missed a trade, right? We actually just missed one, which I'm feeling. But let me take this off. This always is just on. Now, if you know the anyone that's in like the VIP sport, like I've said as well, like this indicator can help you with your order blocks. I just don't like having it on because I don't like indicators anyway. But that's only me. That's only me. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. Small world. Yeah, it is. It is a small world. We did just miss a trade though. Because I don't know if you saw on this chart, but you can see the golden pocket and the order block, and I will show you exactly what we just missed. So let me show you guys. Let me put this up here. That's definitely gonna hold it. There we go. Okay, so oh my god, this excuse me. I was going to turn that off. The Swansea lad here. See, we're all close. We're all close. Pint and trades. I don't drink, lad, sorry, so unfortunately it's gonna have to be a no from me. Yeah, but anyway, we had this golden pork, and I'm pretty sure this was the value area high of the TPO, because I know the point of control was here. So let me double check if yesterday's pure. Yeah, so let's go previous day value area high here, and then we got session volume profile. Yeah, so this one's underneath. So, but we can see that this one, if we look, see how this one basically lines up with. So if I actually mark out, so we got like before this day, so Friday's price action, we got previous point of control plus this value area high on the TPO, right? Literally just in the small box. Now, if we go to like the 15-minute, obviously the closest order block to this is going to be this one right here, right? And obviously this one is inside the golden pocket as well. Then if we use the volume footprint on this bad boy, there we go. This one's so nice as well. There's so many like points of control this you lined up. It's crazy. See, look at that. Would have been such a beautiful tapping. John, hello. Well, hey. Oh, wait, I'm all the way at the top. What the... You still holding buys from the other day? I am. I'm currently in 2, actually. My family from Carnarvon, I'm a man. Oh. This is the same level. Is being here solid, Brandon? Is break even in here solid, Brandon? So, what do you mean? We did like I haven't actually got in this trade, but it's just something that like I was looking at last night but didn't mark up because I didn't think it was gonna even hit until now. Same level as Max's. Oh, really? Oh, nice. So his actual optimal entry plus GP as well. I mean, it would be running right now because it didn't even hit break even. It came close, but obviously depending on spread, you never know. So what's it running? 2.6R, 2.7R, you know? What part of Wales are you from? I'm from Merthyr. Not anyone who lives in Wales knows where Merthyr is because it's just such a shit place. But I do think anyone that is in, we are probably going to come down to at least 17. I was in Goodness yesterday. Why was you in the Goodness yesterday? That's the only part I'm going to question. Afternoon, mate. I'm looking at buy a 4519. 4519. I'm guessing that's like a lower time frame. Oh, okay. So for me personally, because we made like the 1 hour CRT, I really want like this CRT low to be tapped. So 17 should theoretically be tapped, pretty much. Should try and look for a buy though, because price is definitely back bullish. Right, we could take that, because obviously we have had this change character back now. So let's do a little bit of analysis right now. Change the character. I'm not in this, by the way, guys. It's just and someone remind me to delete this because this isn't actually a trade. I just, for people who are in, I just want to keep this line here a minute, just so, because I do really think the price is going to come down to at least this low down here. Okay, so in terms of order blocks, we go on the 15 because the 15 is just amazing. Now, it looks like there might be a GP in this range, also a 786 and 886, so start from this low to this high. Okay, so GP on top of the range, that's good. Now, there's also 786 and 886 as well. Let's actually check where today's TPO and everything is. Okay, so the value area high is up here, point of control is up here. Okay, so this one's a bit... Nothing's really lining up. But obviously we do have a GP plus this session of only profile point of control. Plus the value area lows there, plus the value area as low as here. So technically, like within this whole half an hour order block, if we actually like look at it, so it's got a value area low on TPO, and it's got a value area low and point of control within there as well. So I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's not the greatest. Oh, this does actually narrow it down quite a lot. Actually, cuts it enough. I'm guessing it's just gonna be. Seven six. I'm just gonna guess. Yeah. Okay, so 7.6. Let's actually check on the 15 minute, just see if it lines up a bit better with okay, yeah, so it's just literally the exact same. It's not gonna do much, to be honest. Yeah, that's far too low then, so half an hour down the road, Town and my Stegwin. Was looking at sales on 4562. I mean, possibly. I'm guessing that's a 76. I mean, you do have a 30-minute old block up there. CRT, yeah, CRT is just a candle range theory. I don't really use them anymore though because like the TPO and SVP thing is just crazy. Hi Brandon, is your trade from 4380 still running? So actual TP wise, no. But I've still got this one running, personally. I've still got two running right now, so I've still got so can I do this? Yeah. So these are the trades I've still got running from, so the big trade. So this one down here, and obviously this one here. So I don't know if you can see, but you know, it's we good. Can you check the 1 second order block now? No, I could not, cab. To be fair though, we could. I was going to say we could actually look for a sell here, somewhere here to continue lower. I had it running, but took last bit of profit not long ago and thought it was going to sell back there for max level. Oh. I mean, it's definitely coming down. Sell to the buy, lovely stuff. I just want like a little scalp really, just down to this 1 hour, or even down to just like, well, you know, we'll play it safe. Even just down to here. So we just take the aggressive approach. Alright, we just take an aggressive approach. I thought this was a bull flag, but he seems to still be dropping. Hey Brandon, just here to listen while well, that's nice, Tom. I got stopped or stop loss. I might trade 5 on live content, but paid trading in trainer view is going great. Any chance of you doing evening support calls for the VIP group? Long Shank, I do evening calls. Evening, what, like past 6? I can't I can't do past 6. The only reason why is because like I actually start the calls like 9:30 and then like until like 5. So like I'm already doing like a lot of hours sort of there and then, and basically like, because like I've got my little boy as well, because I'm like doing calls most of the day, I'm you know, we always gonna do something like before I go to the gym. Brandon, how do you know which order blocks to take? There are sometimes so many to choose from. So that is where the power of the TPO and SVP comes in. So we only look for areas and order blocks inside like the value areas and the point of control on the TPO. And obviously if it lines up with the value areas and point of control on the session volume profile as well. So that is the yeah, but long shanks, if you have got any time, I mean you can just book like a afternoon call with me or like a morning call. That's completely fine. Me and Brandon have our sauce evening calls at that time, unfortunately. We don't have any calls anymore, Cab. You've left me. You've left me, mate. TPO. So TPO is time price opportunity, right? So basically, what time price opportunity means is basically like within this name. So you know how session volume profile measures like volume and like just strictly volume. Now TPO measures volume, but like time based as well, right? So it sort of measures where the volume is sitting and for the longest period of time as well, right? So it's like it don't really I say it doesn't really matter about how much volume is there, but it does, but just, you know, not as much because it's more time based. Are you going to put it in the group? To be honest, I probably don't know. I probably don't know if I'll take it, to be honest. I might just, because we've had this one today, I know some people got stopped out, unfortunately, but I mean, you know, we've already had one. So yeah, I don't really know. There's a daily open down here as well. I mean, we can look for a quick little scalp trade. I'm so down for that. I'm actually so down for it. Do we just get like a quick 1 hour? Do we just get like a quick 1 hour trade so anyone that had the loss because of spreads last night just make the money back? Quick scalp, please. Oh, it's doable. It's doable. Tell you what, then, because we are in such a consolidation range, right? I mean, this one looks like it's already been validated. You can't really take this one, though. You think this downside move went past 400 before going back up? 4,500 is very, very possible. Yeah, I mean, it could do. Definitely could do. Yeah, I do think we're definitely gonna have a push lower. It just depends where. I'll tell you what I'll do, right? I'll see what the indicator's actually like validating. But I was gonna say, yeah, it's only gonna be like this one and that one. They've already been tapped, so it's a bit weird. Unless we just get a retap of this. Joseph, I don't know yet. Over dinner break? Yeah, I mean, down. Let's check where the Oh, this was actually nice. Actually, look, we had some. Unless price does come up to these. Look on the half hour. It's on the half now. Okay. Keenan must have jumped news in 1 minute. 1.5 hours. That is true. To be honest, guys, I don't know if we'll be able to take a trade based off this. I'll be 100% honest, like. Unless price wants to come up to this area. Like 5.8. Hope is all well, Truce. What's happening, Brandon, bro? Can't talk here. Yeah, all good, Dean. All good, Dean. Hope you well. Hope you well, Dean. Maybe if we do come back up and retap this, but I don't really want to get in that, to be honest with you. It's all over the place, this one. Jesus. Where we go? Someone, I guess, is it? I don't know. I'll tell you what, hang on. Right, I got an idea. I've got an idea. Alright, Golden Pork has already been tapped in. Let's have a look. Hi Steve. Hello. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see if the volume footprint has been tapped in yet or no. Oh. So it actually hasn't. It's quite a big stop loss though for that is quite a big stop loss. Based off of 5 minutes, especially with the volume footprint added as well. I mean, we could. We do actually take out all that liquidity up there as well. It's such a risky trade, though. Actually, no. Isn't like today's TPO? Oh, TPO's under though. Ah, TPO's under, man. Ah, it's a bummer. And the value area highs up here. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Hi, Brandon. The hoodie's back. Yes, sir. Basically, I've been absolutely chopped with the trim, like. So they've cut it short. That's all I'm saying. Alright, check this out now, right? Tell me how this makes sense. So I'm in the barbers, right? This new guy is working, so I'm thinking to myself, please don't give me the new guy, because obviously, who wants a new guy when you're getting your trim, right? So, but then he goes, you know, like, come over. So I was like, fuck. So anyway, I was like, right, everyone else is busy. I'm in a bit of a rush. Like, I'll just go with him. You know, see how he does. And guys, I'm not going to take this trade, by the way, but we'll just see if it works. It's the most weirdest trade in the world. Please don't take it, right? I'm saying it right now. Do not take this trade, okay? I don't want anyone to take it because it don't match anything that I do. It's just an order block with a volume footprint that hasn't been tapped yet, and I mean technically it's 76 as well, but doesn't matter. Reveal the Barnet? No. I'm taking it. No, guys, please. Please don't. Please. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, and then when I'm on it, right, because I'll be honest, guys, my hair's going a bit thin. Right? My hair's going a bit thin. My dad was bald at 19. My time is coming, right? Now, get your... No. Well, I was going to, I just felt bad. But then, yeah, so he proceeds to tell me that it looks like it's going a bit thin. I was like, yeah, okay, sound. Like, you literally knew. It's the first time he's speaking to you, you called me thin. I was like, my hair thin. I was like, sound. And then he still proceeds to use thinning scissors on my hair. How does that make any sense? It done. You don't use thinning scissors on a guy that's already going thin. Hey, baby. No, you can't. You can't in a minute. You can't in a minute. Yeah, but I just found it quite rude, to be honest. Get a razor Same thing happened to my partner last week. Got the new guy and chopped all the front off. That's what I mean. My time is coming. Let's see your haircut now. You got it. It's chopped. It's gone.
Behind the door then.
No.
Do you want Mummy's phone?
Oh, we're not Mummy's phone.
Come on, Mummy's phone. Come on.
Bye.
Say bye. Do you want Mummy's phone, Leo? Leo?
Oh, you're gonna have to grab him.
Oh, well, let me get my phone and show you.
What the hell? No, yeah, the trim's bad. You scared a little one with your haircut. Ah, okay, thank you, Steve. Thank you. Right, I can see more people has joined. By the way, guys, I'm not actually taking this trade. Alright, well, yeah, I'm not actually taking this. Embrace the baldness. You will look badass. I tell you what, guys, right? Because my dad was bald. Let me actually give Leo Red Bull and Smarties. Neither. Hang on, let me try and get a photo of my dad up, right? Because the thing is, right, he actually don't look bad bald. It's just I mean, I'm 20 and I should not be going bald. It's the missus is. It's all the stress. 100% is the stress. Oh, for God's sake. You know what, I don't know where a photo of him would be. be this far down, will it? Right, I don't know where it would be. Oh, wait. Waste per year. Right. Hold on, it's a video is, guys, so I'm gonna have to just, Right, this is my dad, look. What's now? Full port your hair. What? Who just said full port your hair? My dad, by the way. Because he actually suits being bald, doesn't he? Right, like, he actually suits to being bald. But the thing is... Oh, wait, has he just played? There we are. See? It's like that. So he actually suits being bald, but that's when he's in his, like, 30s, right? I'm 20 and I still look young. I do not... Wow, this is just bounced down. Oh, I was looking at that one as well. There's no way. Right, no joke. No joke. You know when I said about the aggressive approach, and I marked this one out, right? Look. Wait. Look, hold on. Oh. So, what's the entry this would have been? Get the Waterman shampoo. You're thin looking friend. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I get it. Look, it is. Well, it doesn't even usually look that thin. It's just receding a bit. But, God, this is a proper tap and shoot this. So it's already basically running 10 on. It's already basically running 10 on. What? What? How crazy is that? Turkish hair transplant suit. Hope the other one's okay. The hair transplant would definitely be soon. 1,000,000% they will. 1,000,000% they will be. This is nuts. Why didn't we take the aggressive approach, huh? Crazy. Crazy, man. Absolutely nuts. Oh, well. Game's gone. Yeah, but in terms of today... I mean, let's look at the daily. See what the daily candles are going to come. I think we're just going up. Like, I'll be 100% honest with you. I genuinely do think we're just going to come up. Look, we had to change the character, right? Now, this is obviously more of a lower time frame one. We came into a GP, tapped off that GP, and then the trade we caught last night was off a GP as well. Now, this is probably just going to come up. I reckon we're going to take this high. I genuinely do think. Like, I'm so bullish for the rest of the week. The only thing is, based on the 3 hour CRT, we might push down here. But so this level down here might actually be alright. No. Maybe looking for a buy 30-minute order block. Yeah. So the order block down here is actually alright. I tell you what, guys. Right. This is. I think this is going to be the plan. So this is going to be the plan for like tomorrow. So we've already caught this trade today. Obviously, the ones who unfortunately got stopped out, like, you know, it is unfortunate. But for the people who did catch it, great. Okay, now, you know, it's still fine. I don't really want to count that trade, to be honest, towards the end of the month. You know, if Alex wants to add this, it's up to him. But I generally, because not everyone stayed in, I'm more than happy just bidding that out the window and not even have that as a trade. Now, the only thing is, though, I want something that lines up really, really nicely. Let's check this. Check the 15-minute. See, it's just slightly under. It's not really lining up with anything. we have had that change character as well, see. But this, well, saying that, this is just acting as inducement, to be honest, though. So what do you say, TPO, definitely? Oh, my God. Honest to God, I couldn't, genuinely, TPO, session volume profile, put them up together, and then, you know, slap a fib on it. Oh, my God. There's just something about it. It's like, it's just so nice. Everything is just so clear for you, right? Now, right, this is the benefits of having TPO, session volume profile, right? Now, but this is only, obviously, for my trading style. Now, one, right, TPO and session volume profile, SVP, they tell you the same things, but in different ways, okay? And both ways are just as good as each other, okay? Now, if they, what TPO mean? TPO means time price opportunity. Can you clarify? Yeah. So actually, guys, I'll actually run through like the whole strat now. And I'll show you like a perfect example, right? So, back to the thing though. So, with like TPO, right? One is like volume based, one is time based, right? Now, if both of them match, either the value areas or the points of control match, perfect, right? That is like the sweet spot there, because you've got the TPO, right? Because of the actual time, it's like good support and resistance, and like really, really good support and resistance. And obviously the session volume profile is just obviously just volume. I'll show you my chart background color now. And then second of all, right, after you've got two of them lined up, you only have one or two areas where you can literally take your order block from, right? Any order blocks that are not in your value areas or your point of control, most of the time, the point of controls line up, so you're only going to be looking at those. Now, you've only got like a small box, right? Now that box can literally be like 40 to 50 pips wide, like each side, right? So you know, in yesterday's market, if it moved like 500 pips, right, you're only looking in this 40 pips sort of area, right? So you've only now been cracked down to that small little thing, right? I got scared then when you said Brandon's got courses. I was like, I don't have courses. I thought, but yeah, there is like materials and stuff on the VIP section. They are really, really good. And then yeah, vids. It's in the mentorship section, Joseph, in the VIP support. Okay, so yeah, and then when you have your order block like area, you just find the order block there or the closest to it, mark that out, and then put your volume footprint on it to find the most precise entry in that order block, and then you're just looking for a fib, right? I'll show you guys exactly what I mean now, actually. So, watch this one. So you know this one up here? So yeah, I might know this one. I think when I was doing the replay on it, I think this one might have just changed. I'm not sure. Let me just double check. So, because obviously you can't replay the time price opportunity and stuff, see. And let me check this one. Yeah, see, so this is... wait, no, I remember this one was on the higher time frame, pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, yeah. There we go. So, look, let's look at this one, right? Now, I do usually base off the 1 hour. I think it's just because the TPO on the 1 hour was like in this range. And then I just used the like 2 or 3 hour to see if the session volume profile had changed as well, right? So let me actually delete. Actually, I'll just keep that there in case, because of the volume footprint, it doesn't line up again. No, because of the replay, sorry. So we can see that if we get this area right here, right? Now, this is our box, just right here. Now, when we got that, we then go to the session volume profile, and then we see if any of those line up together, right? Now, we can see that the point of control is just above on that as well, right? Now, when I was doing this, they were overlapping, but like I said, the replay can mix it up because you like bar replay isn't available, so you can't. It's not really showing prop stuff most of the time. Now, when we got those lined up together, right, we then go back to normal candles, and then we can drop time frames, and then we can see which order block lines up best with our area, right? So this box right here, right, is the area where we are only going to be looking for an order block. So we're not going to be looking for an order block somewhere down here. We're not going to be looking for an order block up here or here or here, right? The only place we care about is this white box right here, right? Now, as you can see, all I've done is find the order block that is like in this zone. That's what you see. So that's all I've done, right? Because this is literally the, it's half in, half out. This is the closest one to it, right? So I've then deleted that, and now I've drawn my box around the order block, and then I have got my optimal entry, right? So I've got an order block plus volume footprint point control, plus TPO plus session volume profile, right? Now, last thing I've done was just pull a fib, and then we can see that we've got an 886 in this area. Now, obviously, you can check if you've got more fibs sort of within that range. So, but in this one, I don't think. I mean, if you pull it from there, we sort of got a GP, but you can see the 886 there as well, right? Now, all you're doing is just limiting that. Obviously, we got some inducement there as well. Inducement is just taking out liquidity before tapping to an order block. And you can see, obviously, price taps into that. Full TP. See? So, simply just by looking at the TPO and session volume profile, I knew that this was the only order block that was actually going to make sense, right? Because it's got volume there, and it's got support resistance there, and a few other things just around the TPO, right? Does that make sense? So just like that, right? Obviously, there's a bit more to it with the inducements and stuff like that, but that's fine. Tomorrow's the day I got premium, day or two before my 60% ends. Yeah, definitely keep the 60% a bit then. But for the actual, so where is this, a canvas? How do I get it up? Ah, there we are. This is my background colour, by the way. It's 9197 AC. First person to ask for it, by the way. This guy knows profitability. That's my guy right there. But yeah, honestly, guys, like I actually can't slate it like enough, right? Like, the VIP support is great. You can literally have unlimited calls. You get access to me and Jay's mentorship, right? And obviously unlimited calls, and a lot of other things coming up as well. Obviously, your own journal and everything as well, which is amazing. But I mean, it's brilliant, right? For the price it's just brilliant. But this is the chart color frame, I'm wondering, 9197 AC, and it's just that, and the rest black. But yeah, like, can you all kind of see? And the thing is as well, right? If I actually just get rid of this one, we don't need this one anymore. Like, every trade that you can see here, let me make this a bit smaller, just like that. Like, all these trades are literally just based off the session volume profile and everything. What price again? For what? For what, Ken? Okay, Cab, you know all that money I made you last week? Give it to me. That's technically not in your money, so you may as well just give that to me, Mentorship. Right, so I don't actually charge for the mentorships anymore. I used to, but now it all comes with a VIP support, so it's like 80 something pound a month, something like that. Then you get like me and Jay's mentorship, all the materials, and you get like unlimited calls. That's whenever you want. Like, you can just book calls. What? No. But maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But yeah, I think it was £90 per month. I think Lazy Queen. So basically, he didn't know. It's a honest mistake. He didn't know the platform he was using was gonna add tax on top of on top of the price. So I think he's gonna resolve that. or put it down until the tax actually works out to be the same amount. But I'm not going to spoil anything. You might be able to join soon. Yeah, called Rob this on tax. JK was mint and well worth it regardless, to be fair. I mean, it is good. So like Dean, like so Dean's in, yeah. You know, I mean, Dean can say how good it is. 95.99. So yeah, you know what I mean. Like it is really really good. I mean, the value for it. Like when I was offering my mentorships, they were 500 quid. It was only because you know, Leon was doing 500 quid as well. So obviously I couldn't do more. Going up to 110. Hi Reese. Hello, hello. This is probably the plan for tomorrow though. I'm guessing just a slight retrace down to this. Continue upwards to... See, if this doesn't get tapped today, I'll target this. And obviously this can be main target then. And obviously this is the TP2 of the swing trade. So don't worry guys, right? The rest of the week's already planned out, right? So it's all up here. It's all up here. That's the thing, see, right? Now, this is a good tip actually for everyone, right? You know when you like learn how to trade, right? Genuinely, don't only focus on like the day. Focus on like the whole week, right? So like try and figure out like. I know it sounds stupid, but for example, if this trade works out, and it goes where you want to go, what's gonna happen? Where's it gonna go, right? So. You know, if it goes up, it sounds okay. That means there's going to be another buying opportunity somewhere, and then you sort of just mapping it out in your head. If that makes sense. So you're kind of doing this in your head, all that stuff. I don't know. It sounds weird, but it is good advice. Can we get your chart setup / indicators of that more through VIP? The sounds good either way with the. Yeah, I mean, you know, I can give you whatever you want. Okay. So what do you want? You want the so the strategy I did actually I don't know if you were in here, but I did just do like an example of the strategy. But like the chart setup and stuff. I mean, a lot of people don't like my chart setup, so don't worry about my chart setup unless you really really want them. But for the indicators, I personally don't use the indicators. But for like the order blocks, if you want to use the smart money concept by Lux Algo one, you can. Jaime, how do you ID an order block? Sorry for it. Sean, so basically the easiest way to identify an order block, right? Now, if I was going to draw it out, you can, if we're in an uptrend like this, right? And we've got obviously an uptrend. The moment that we get a breaker structure, right? So the break structure is going to be like this. Your new highs and lows are going to be this low and this high just up here, right? Now, if you're looking for a buy, your order block is always going to be connected to that bottom line. Okay, it's always going to be connected to that bottom line. Then just vice versa for a downtrend, right? So if you're in a downtrend, your order block is always going to be connected to that recent high. That makes sense, right? So like this one up here, we can see like this one tapped into an order block. So if we go on the 15 minute, can we see how this was a recent high up here, right? Now the highest order block up here and the highest candle is this one. Pull this across, we can see that was tapping, right? Now this one, right, with the buy, we can see the last night. All I done was come over and I found where the lowest candle was. Now obviously I use the time price opportunity and session volume profile to see which order block I'm going to use, so I don't use all of them. But if you do get stuck sometimes with the TPO and session volume profile and obviously identifying the order block, literally just turn on the Lux Algo Smart Money Concept indicator and only take notice of the order blocks, right? Do not take focus like the change characters, break structure and stuff. Can I have your Lambo then? I'd have a Lambo. How do you quickly label that line as BOS? So if you like got a trend line, right, and then you wanted to like add something in here, right? So for an example now, Brandon is sexy, right? So Brandon is sexy, right? Now, instead of typing that out all the time, you just come here, right? So when you click on your trend line, you'll have this little this little tab here, right? Press that and then save drawing template as, and we'll just do Brandon is sexy, right? Save. Now every time that you do a trend line, you can just click on the trend line, come back to this area, Brandon is sexy right there. See? That's going to save so much time. Yeah, it is really, really good. Right, I'm going to delete this now. Alright, actually, can I delete? Yeah. There we go. 100% plan out for days before helps, and then you know the buys for the week often leading to more known points like big buys, big sells. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Yeah, I don't have a Lambo yet though. Being 20, I literally, they wouldn't even let me get a 340i. Like, what's hard about? It must be where I live. Merthyr is probably just there because it's just so known for like weird stuff. Who's in a cell? Who's in a cell up here? Is anybody in a cell up here? I am. Nice. Would I want one though? Right, this is the plan, guys. Right. 3.5. Nice. So this is the plan, right? For like my cars for anyone that cares. So when I'm 21, because you're actually like officially classed as an adult, then hopefully my insurance is gonna go down. Now I want two cars. Then I want like I want a 720S just because they look absolutely sick. And to be fair, I know it sounds stupid, but it's a really, really good, it's like a 570S, right? It's like a really good entry level supercar. And like a 570S, you can pick them up for like 80k. Like 80k for a supercar. Come on. Get yourself a street show 765 RS. So I'll have that on the side as well. Maybe I'll have 3 cars. Love McLarens. That's what I mean. Right, they're not reliable. Price is definitely going to come down to this low BMW. Yeah, so they're not reliable. However, they're nice. But they are nice. Do you know what I mean? My F1 team. I love F1 as well. I was actually meant to go Formula 1 this year. And I was waiting on one of my boys to tell me if he actually wants to go or not. And then by the time he said, alright, yeah, go on then, we'll go. All tickets are booked out. So, that's great, isn't it? Yeah, but in terms of this, I don't think anything's... I'm probably not going to be able to trade now for the rest of the day. Shame we missed this one. We would have had the entry, like, at like 3.9. It's nuts. We do need a drop. So, in my opinion, I think price could drop to at least... So I think at least 4503.25. At least that. So anyone who's in cells can. Silverstone. I don't want to go Silverstone. I wanted to go to Monaco. Even though the Monaco F1 track is so ass. Let's get an M3 Touring. Well, oh yeah, that's the plan then. So I either want like a 720S, like the weekend supercar. Then I either want like an X5M or like an M3 like comp, but I want like a CS. I want a CS, right? I want a CS like the daily then. Nice, Sean. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I really wish that we did get in this though. There's so many points of control up here as well, which is the... Look at this. Yeah, we would have been in a 3-4, pretty much. 3-4 we would have been in. So this right now would be running like, well... 3.7 now. It's crazy. Got a nice level at 9.2. Oh, sorry. What was it? Golden pocket, previous highs. Previous lows. Looks alright. It's technically a 1 hour. You know, you could class this 1 hour old block there as well. Could just tap into that as well. I'm probably just gonna wait till especially if you've got that dollar. Well, hopefully by 21 I'm a millionaire. That's the plan. I'm on track to being a millionaire at 21, which is great, but you never know what's around the corner, do you know what I mean? So I take nothing for granted, do you know what I mean? I don't splash a lot of cash because, like I said, you never know what's around the corner, so there's no point. I mean, I'm only 20, I'm still young. I don't need a lot of things, do you know what I mean? I got my own house, got my own family. That's all I care about. A little sob story coming from me. Where was it? Yeah, so 4502.4. That's a good price. The price come down to. Winning part, good shit. I try, you know what? You gotta try everything. Keep going. Keep going. I think that's what a lot of people need, to be honest, is like the fact that you gotta know whether you gotta keep going. Because like I didn't make any money until I was like 2 years into trading. I tell you something, they were the longest 2 years of my life. Honest to God. Wish I got into trading when I first considered buying the video back when it was worth $14. Yeah. So happening, I don't think you need to trade right now if you did buy it at $14. Nvidia had literally shot up. Was about to get a U funded and all that shit happened on Friday. What do you think? I'm not going to talk about U fund. I don't know. I think it's just, I think, you know, I mean, a funded is good. It's just there's been a lot of things about it, but I mean, I've never personally had one, so I can't really say anything about it. So, you know, yeah, there's no point in me, because I don't have one. Well, I was looking at XRP when it was at, I think it was at 12 cents. And then, yeah, I decided to boom up, so. Is that the 12 cents or the 20 cents? Something like that. Did you join Max's group when you first started trading, or did you find it after? So, right, so I was already profitable before I actually, like, got into this group. So basically, the way that me and Max sort of found each other. So I was just scrolling through TikTok one day, and then he came up on my For You page, like, going live. This was young Max, don't mind. This was like still in England Max, right? So he was there, and I was like, oh, it's a trader, like, do you know what I mean? And when I was, I just went in, I'd chat with him, and I'd be sending him my trades on Telegram. And then, like, each time he'd be like, oh, that's amazing, and stuff like that. Or like whenever I join his live, if I said I had a level there, he'll check in, he'll be like, oh, if it does line up with his, then he'll add it in. We had that little bond, do you know what I mean? Like, we had a little bond even before we even spoke to each other properly. And then fast forward a few months, like, obviously I was joining there, sometimes, and then eventually I just text him, because I didn't really know about the group that he was running. And basically, because I was trading for like the 2 years just on my own, I sort of just texted him. I said, like, "Hi mate, I don't know what you do, but I sort of just want like a group of traders, a group of other full-time traders that also trade like every single day. I was wondering if you do that, and then obviously he told me about the group and about I could be an educator after like a trial week or whatever. And I think in that week I done like 23 hours in the first week of me being in the group, and then yeah, it was sound. And yeah, I had a call with him. He got me in, and yeah, it was all going good. And then here I am now, meeting you lovely people. W Law. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a love story off TikTok. A trading love story. But yeah, I think before I joined, I had, well, my first year, and this is something to say as well. This is not even me rubbing it in, right? Now, the 2 years that I wasn't profitable, obviously I think I lost about 12 grand, right? Like I put literally everything that I had into trading. Now, the year that I was profitable, and it wasn't even a full year, I literally made all the money back, right? In literally 3 months. 3 months I made the money back. Do you know what I mean? Like, once you get that click, it just clicks. Pepe's low. I don't know what that is, Elms, I'll be honest. But yeah, honestly, like, once you find that click in trading, it's just crazy. Good shoot, bro. Nice one, mate. Yeah, I gotta shoot. Yeah, no worries, Spaggers. I'm gonna end it there anyway. So I mean, the overall plan is probably, the price is probably gonna come a bit lower, most probably. Max loves his Pepes. Was saying to Jay, he came back from Afghan 2008 with decent money and chinned off Bitcoin. Was like, nah, it's monopoly money, don't speak to me. But sometimes all my day's profits are gone. Yeah. Yeah, it just comes with time though. It's just psychology. Just learn that psychology and you'll be sound. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot off. Nothing's gonna happen. But yeah, it's been nice. Been nice talking to you all. Had some good conversations. Well done for anyone that got in that trade last night. Nice little 10R to start the week. And I say start the week. It was a bit of a, well, it was a Tuesday. I didn't take a trade yesterday. But yeah, thank you guys. Nice speaking to you all. If you do need anything, just let me know. Just at me in my Discord or wherever you want. And yeah, I'll speak to you all soon. Bye everyone.